God, you just don't understand, Mom. I'm like learning about science. Hey, welcome back to more Library of Ruina. Last time we got to Urban Myth. This time, we go past Urban Myth. No, not this, not that. Won't do that. That won't do either. You're the one that strikes me with inspiration. Pierre, brought you some fresh ones this time. Yeah, beer's a bit too hard, but they're still breathing. What was developing a new dish? Welcome, Jack. These are one of thing, but we're way too short on ingredients these days. Luckily, I have my boyfriend Jack here, so I won't have to worry about that for a while. What happened? Musicians in Bremen say they're no longer selling ingredients to us. These rumors unpredictable. What about old piggies then? Yeah, same deal. Stop trading with us. Do this the old way you and I did together. I'd love to, but we can't go to our usual spot anymore. The Spy Association is safeguarding that area now. I'm just finding your new supply chain. Oh, I want to be more experimental with new ingredients. I've been using only young ones for far too long. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Those spacey hand pies you made. You have to deal with it, unfortunate as it is. We lost several vendors that used to provide quality meat for us. Sticking to conventional dishes won't cut it. Gourmets will certainly notice the drop in the quality of our ingredients. Even to become one of the 8 chefs, right, Pierre? That's right. The chefs are the brightest of the stars in the city that shine over us. Oh, they never fail to present us with stunning and sensational flavors. What kind of new ingredients are you looking for? Each one should be easier to gather, though they tend to be squishy and not everyone's favorite, but still like it. I'm not looking for compromise. I want to taste that French's. Ever hear the library? There are monsters live there. It may still be an urban myth, but honestly, it's usually hard to get unless you travel all the way to the outskirts. Oh, I'm promising. Isn't it? Got a date from the library sometime to go see. That spicy gourmet dish is so stimulating now, we could even rub these chefs themselves. So Jack, you just count on me and follow me, you understand? What are you gonna do with the ingredients I brought today? Let's turn them to spam. We'll bottle them alive, so put them on Chip's mass tank and compressors and store them in the kneader. Your jam's nice. I knew you'd love it. Oh, as I said before, you have to put them in the legs first, not head first. You gotta keep them alive as long as possible, you know? Not as flavorful as if they die too quickly. Cannibalism is a thing in the back. Alright, if you prefer to maniacs, we're into that, yeah? Can't look taboo even in the back streets. You really can't go around saying how tasty human meat is. Especially the wealthy folks that consume human meat the most. Yeah, well, the back streets District 23 an exception. They only care about pursuing the ultimate flavor and will do anything for it. But the back street seems to have its own set of characteristics. Yeah, it mostly depends on the policy set by the nest away. Now, most of the back streets are being neglected anyways. Is human meat particularly delicious or anything? Heck if I know, never tried, never wanna. Those guys are kidnapping ordinary people and cooking them right after. Gourmet seem that such cruelty only adds to the flavor. Even worse, they believe cooking people alive and making them suffer as much as possible to keep affecting taste. Humans eating humans. Sight to behold. This is a brand new smell. I don't think I like this scent. Now, Jack, unfamiliarity like this that brings forth new ideas, you see? If you say so. Greetings, dear guest. I'm Anthony, Director of the Library of my role's namesake. Wow, what a wonderful looking ingredient. Such a glossy appearance. It looks like a fresh top-grade ingredient on the outside, but Pierre. Yeah, I know, he's unfortunately not a human. But that's why I'm even more excited. How do you taste? Not do any harm to me. Never know what to try. They call him Jack, we keep her behind. She's still wonderful news. It was invited us here, you see. Yeah, apologies for rudeness, ma'am. Now then, Miss Angela. Miss Angela, may we enter now? Any book in this place? Jack and Pierre are just lovely little lads. We have the same kit on everyone right now. We're still very early game, so we can kind of just do a little bit of what we can kind of do whatever. Not fully, but it doesn't really matter too much what we do. We're gonna, because we just switch pages out so often early game. Damn. And you get hit no matter what. Rampage on you then. Just take the hit. You're weak to blunt. So yeah, trying to get rid of that die is best. Perfect. Oh damn, even stagger you. Up, up. Max Light. Phoenix is such a banger in this game. And we'll just ingredient hunt and go in first. There we go. Jack and Pierre are donezo. Pierre's Bistro. Reception ended. Rippin' pepperonis. What a bunch of nutcases. That's not interact with the likes of them.
그래도 너보다 예의는 있었네.
여기서 어리숙한 사사님께들이는 삶의 지시 뒷골목에서 예의 바른
polite,
놈을
well-mannered person in the
만나면
back streets. Not your life.
정신 나간
No,
녀석들이
it takes her
모두
polite,
예의
but
바른 건
polite
아니지만
pretend to be
그러면 예의랑은 상관없는 거야?
자, 여기서 두 번째 집 미친놈들은 언제나 일정한 비율로 존재하기 때문에 특정 기준으로 분별하는 건 의미가 없다.
개소리야.
Well. Forsaken Murderer. Oh. Me grab his stuff. Oh, I already had it. For his flavor text, he will say, don't look at me with those eyes. You're the most pitiful ones here. Maybe a mess now, but you'll all have to fear me. But you'll have to fear me all the same. Release me, why do I have to be bound, damn it? And even if my body is tied, I'm as free as any. One thing I totally forgot. Our goal in this fight is I probably should have done it off. But all dice lose 4 power when the character has any status effects. When he has status effects, his lines will change. My body feels weak, what am I supposed to do? Fine, I'm sorry, I'll behave myself, no more of that, and I'm scared. I'm scared that I'll have to feel things I don't want to feel. Just ensure that you have statuses on them, and you're fine. Because you'll eventually use metallic ringing. And round up. I think he'll run out of the next turn. Yeah. But luckily we have plenty of time to make up. There we go. And Aru. 3-6, yeah. Nothing. I think you're doing metallic ringing right now, which sucks. It turns out I didn't really look at my deck. I'll abuse you again. Yeah, honestly, like, this isn't too difficult to fight, I just have a really bad kit. Just get things that inflict statuses, and you'll be fine. With that, focus strikes doesn't help at all. We'll have to replace a gun with this page. One thing that you will want to keep in mind, it's not necessary for a while, but it can be beneficial to keep in mind the possibility of having fragile. Of only having one of each type of card in your deck. Keep that in mind. Not necessary for a while, but there's a gimmick later on in the game that benefits from it that you'll probably want to take advantage of. It's one of the strongest gimmicks in the game. So. Grass, so we have to hope we hit that first one. Perfect. We are fine. Metallic ringing. Starting card is not too much, but we got. Okay. Whew. Go for the fight. That wasn't too bad.
와,
Damn, check
정렬된
out all
책들
these books are
각종 봐.
organized. Oh, it's
무서울 정도.
이번에도 옷이 흐트러져
so
있군.
slovenly. Transvalen's tire once again. I appreciate
고맙긴
it, but it
한데
feels kind of awkward, to be honest.
정갈한 몸가짐으로부터 제대로 된 마음가짐.
뭐
Well,
일단은
I guess.
무슨 일로 오셨죠?
It's business this
책도
time.
전달해주고
Nothing unusual, got some books delivered and
겸사겸사
some
물어보고
questions
싶은 게
asked.
있어. 말쿠트에게
Heard from
들었는데
Akuth that the librarians here used to
사서들은
be good
예전에
long ago. Is that true?
그렇습니다.
Yes.
전부 한가닥
Were you all
싸움 좀
seasoned
했던
brothers in
거야.
your past lives then? Like,
조직의
aliens and
행동들.
syndicates?
근데 또 해결사
My
바닥에서
intuition is
둘러본 내
that
눈에는
맞습니다.
the observations would be correct.
당신 말처럼
There's
저희는
violent life.
몇몇 예외는
For a
있습니다.
couple of exceptions, that is.
그치?
You know what? There's a
근데
skill
어떻게
to deal with guests,
손님들과
though.
책의 힘입니다.
Thanks to the books. In the power of the previous
책을
guests
통해
through their
손님-
books.
아하.
So that's why you can
그래서
see the
책이
sort of strong with every
쌓여갈수록
book I
원-
gave you.
도서관이라는 공간에서
Library
책은
goes back to
힘을
your source of
부여합니다.
power. Books can do the
학습으로
same.
누군가의
The
책을
books
통해서
begin to view our own
그들의
body,
육체에
sense the
새겨진
strength of
감각,
engraved in others.
힘 그리고 이곳 도서관
Moreover, the library
감정을
can employ the motions
증폭시키는
of its denizens
공간이죠.
to act upon visitors and
이
residents
책이란
alike.
거
These books are
생각보다
a lot
훨씬
more
대단하네.
impressive.
책이라는 게 공방의
It'd be better than
시술이나
surgeries and
도구보다도
tools most
좋은데
workshops have to offer.
정보도
Here's one thing. This
정보지만
could be real money.
세속적으로
In
생각하는군요.
particular
돈에
terms.
쪼들려
Yeah,
살아온
kind of
사람의
pathetically tearful survival
눈물겨운
instinct of a
생존정신이라
man who's
불러줄래?
lived most of his life in poverty.
아무튼 궁금한 점은 해결됐어.
That's all for my questions. Thank you, guys.
착각하지
No
마시기
mistakes for
바랍니다.
kindness.
전 당신에게
I
좋은
particularly think
감정은
highly of you.
없습니다.
You're nothing more than an Angela's little
엔젤
lapdog.
뭐 계란이 말이 너무 심하네.
어쩔 수 없다는 것이 면제부가 될까요?
You from your girl's
볼일
however?
가보셨으면 이만 돌아가 주시기 바랍니다.
Oh, piece of shit. At least that's what I'm gonna assume is rumor. Ironically, tech sciences is the most unga bunga because they're all about blunt. Okay, well, blunt and inflicting statuses, I'd say. Metallic Ring, upon inflicting attack with, upon a successful blunt attack rather, I can inflict 1 bind and plus, I believe that is per hit. Violence lowers your minimum by 1 and your max raises by 3. Chained Wrath will give you plus 1 to 3 power, but your speed is fixed. This is situational. I feel like I'm always simultaneously more of a fan and not a fan of Chained Wrath. I can never tell which it is. One thing I haven't mentioned yet, you can go into Customize Librarian, and so the patrons, you can't really change too much. You can change the names based off of what battle symbols you have, but you can completely change everything about your generics. So, for example, you know, we could change their name up if we wanted to go on here. Change you to have, you know, different body size or whatever. I don't really fiddle around with it too much. I probably will eventually, but yeah. Oh, I didn't even fucking burn Jack and Pierre. Whoops. So I believe we can grab ourselves another general information, I think. Instant cooking as well as emergency rations. Emergency rations is pretty good, honestly. This one is Jack and Peter. Okay, we can do this. And aha, nearly 4 gore. We'll just grab that. The Hook Office Remnants, which giving us nothing different, really. No, this is slightly different. I think? Are these? No, I think these are actually exactly the same. I think we don't get anything special from completing this reception. Just more opportunities for bucks.
우리 사무소는 왜 파리만 나고 이래봬도 츠바이 옆에 지정 사무소인데 말이야. 게다가
primary territories secured by the street light office remains at a remarkable 0% as long as the contract's in effect.
우리가 맞는 치안
There were 2
구역이라
blocks of
해봤자.
space at most.
그리고 이 일은 기다리다
Actually,
보면
it worked
들어오겠지.
way.
그래.
Yeah, sure, and
이렇게
keep waiting for the rest of your life. I'm
평생
seriously
기다리기만
considering moving to
난
Toronto.
여-
다른 사무소로 쉽게
Oh, yeah,
이적할
what a
만한
place for
실력을
bigger
가지고 있다.
나 카사린
Oh
너와
my,
다르게
you,
일하면서
I have
닿은
a business
연줄이
connect.
꽤
I need from
많거든.
experience, you
너네
understand?
어머니가
You must not be too
전설적인
busy being a
해결사인지
lecturer,
뭔지는
fixer, or whatever.
몰라도
I'll have friends who can help
난-
you right away.
네,
That's some
정말
great fixer
대단하죠.
you are.
네네
Yeah, why
정말
thanks, I know I'm great.
대단하죠. 야!
You ate the cake in the
냉장고에
fridge,
있는
didn't you? Alright, that worked for you. Funny, you know, yeah.
이 새끼가
This
냉장고에
SOB
있던
ate the
케이크를
cake
그냥
without even asking me.
유통기한이
Expiration date was
어제까지여서
yesterday,
내가
so I took
미리
care of it,
처리한
that's
거.
all. My
유통기한이
cake,
지나서 버린다 해도 내가
and if
버려!
it's expired, I'll take care of it on my
근데
own.
일이라면
Anyway, boss, how about that work?
말 돌리지 마!
Change the topic?
케이크는 내가
Okay,
새로
share
사줄
another
테니까
Calm
잠시
down,
진정해.
right?
그치만
But that was a limited edition cake.
사실
So that's
나도
good.
미심쩍은
Right.
일이지만
That was one from a friend
협회에
of
있는
mine.
선배 친구라면
Yeah, so she fixed it
시바이
directly into the spot.
맞아.
Yes, sir. The
아직
house says she should
하나협회에서는
consider the rest of the
공식적인
subject needs
안건으로
addressed
처리한
officially.
혹시
Look at the
도서관에
library.
이야기는 지나가다 들어본
So
적
is it?
있어요.
You ever to Rats talk about that?
도서관에서
That
얻을
book's
수
got
있는
like
책이
tremendous value or
값어치.
whatever.
바로 그 도서관의 초대장이란 것을 친구에게 받아왔어.
그런데 공식적인 일이 아니면
Off the
의뢰
record.
공식
You know,
경력에도
it counts for her
기록
official
안될
career
거고
either.
뭐
That's just it is. She's also trying to remain cautious about it.
그리고
We're
정확한
gonna walk
정보도
right
없는
into a
곳에
place we know nothing
제발로
about.
여성
They
말로는
proceed
이번
to
일을
it,
잘
and we'll roll with
처리해주면
pay comparable to never
도시
mind who
전설급
last
의뢰에
goes
해당하는
down
거죠.
well.
아,
Earlier
역시
spot, idea.
그만두는 게
That's
하죠.
all I think. Let's do this.
어쩔 수
I guess we have no
없네.
choice. Feel too uncertain,
불확실하긴
but
해도
we need that.
돈이 될 수
Busy
있다면
lately.
다들 고마워.
Thanks, everyone.
해오던 것처럼
Look at the
한번 해보자.
츠바이?
해결사의 편을 말하는 거야. 사무소를 지킨다고 만사 해결은 아니거든. 도시에는 12개의 해결사 협회가 존재하는데 각각 다른 업무를 맡아 각 분야에 맞는 의뢰와 사건들이 협회로 우르르 몰려들지.
사무소의 일은 협회에서 관리한다는 거네?
맞아. 협회가 여러 사무소에 공문을 돌리거나 협회 직속 해결사들이 그리고 그 중에서 한 협회가 해결사 등급협회야. 해결사의 등급을 매겨.
그럼 사무소도 등급이 있어?
그렇지. 협회에서 주는 의뢰에도 등급이.
정말 등급 매기는 걸
알기 쉽잖아.
어떤 것을?
내가 어떤 가치 누가 도시에서 나라는 사람의 가치가 이 정도다. 자기 일 챙기기도 바쁜 세상에서 누가 서로의 가치에 대해 느긋하게 이야기라고 하지만 등급이나 소속을 서로 알게 된 순간 여러 말은 필요 없어지고 내가 저 사람보다
알아가는 것도 생각하는 것도
네가 밖에 나가서 도시 생활 좀 해보면 그런 말 얼마나 많은 사람들이랑 부대끼면서 살아야 하는데 그저 사람들은 도시 속에서 살아가기 적합한 방법들을 찾아낸 것.
우리가 이런 일까지 맡을 정도로 궁하겠나?
최근에는 이런 일조차 들어오지 않았어.
나도 알아.
자자. 그렇게
그렇게
너희들은 사이가 좋은 건지 나쁜 건지.
뭐라고요?
Excuse me, please. I'm
이건
supposed to make this.
얼마든지
저도 극구
Don't want
사양합니다.
that either.
그래. 이번 일이 끝나면 줄리네 식당에서
네, 환영합니다, 손님. 사이가 좋으시네요.
넌 누구지?
준비해.
Prepare ourselves.
그렇게 경계하실 필요 없답니다.
아직
아직 전 도서관의 관장이자 사서인 엔젤라.
안녕하세요.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sam.
전 가로 이곳의
You
초대장을
were
받고
brought out here by
왔습니다만
the invitation. There's
한
something
가지
like that.
무엇이죠?
What is it?
이 초대장은 직접 받지
I
않고
actually choose
전달받은
for the
것인데도
person not to meet you.
괜찮은
Or was
건가?
alone.
네.
The
결국 초대장은 손님에게
invitation
도달했고
eventually reached you.
그
Dear guest.
초대장을 본인의
And you
의지로
signed your name with your
사용했을
own will.
뿐이라면
Everything is
전혀
worked out as
문제
intended.
없습니다.
I see.
그렇군요.
부디
You found your book in this
당신의
place.
책을 찾으시.
뭐야?
You're the nicest person I thought.
넌 저게
That didn't look
사람처럼
like human to
보였어?
you.
사람처럼
Strange, you'd have to
생겼지만
different person, but something about her didn't
인간은
feel
나
right.
뭐라고 말로 표현할 수는 없지만 말이야.
아마
He probably was a machine.
요즘에도
Expect
저
to see a machine,
정도로
so
사람과
someone
유사.
우리는
Looks gonna work.
다시 한번 말하지만
Let's get him back off as soon as you feel
조금이라도
like you're
위험하다
acting. Our role is Keter. He's kind of lame. Now I believe this reception gets us. I believe this reception gets us some of our first like real strong stuff. I just want to focus on Lulu. Yeah, sure. Please run off so we don't get any book from her because she survived. Next up, we'll Commandeering? Sure. Ooh. San also runs away. No book from him. And we finally just like fail hands. Fail hands is pretty bad, honestly. There's way better out there. Ow. Honestly, a lot of our first abnormality ones are pretty bad. A lot of the first abnormalities are great. There's one exception though. Mars does not escape, however. That's set up. It just happened to be that we took him out in order of people running away and then Mars last. So rookies.
해결사인데
I got idea that
서럽게
there's just more
끈적한
type on
이들을
each
갖.
other.
그래도 이걸로
yes,
한
let's be
단계
less
더.
of them.
넌 익숙하다는 듯
Used to all
말하네.
this.
나야 저런 단계는 이미 여러 번 지나왔지. 서로 유대를 맺는 게
When bombs aren't
마냥
bad
나쁜
per se,
건
there's
아닌데
too much risk associated
끊어낼
with it.
땐 끊어낼 줄
Real
알아야
fixtures tend to
진짜리.
cut things off.
상대의 상실에
I mean, to
상처받지
distance
않을
from people
정도의 거리?
so that you won't feel hurt by
무엇보다
losses.
죽음을 받아들일
Yeah,
각오도
that's right.
없는
People aren't even
녀석들이
meant to prepare to face death
누군가의
or apply for a
목숨을
job in the middle of
빼앗는 일을
schooling in the
하는
first
것
place.
문학이라.
Literature, huh?
도시와 이만큼 알아올릴.
안녕하세요.
Oh, I'm Hi.
문학의
I'm Check
춤을
for literature.
안녕, 난
I'm
롤랑이야.
Roland, help Angela in
엔젤.
several ways. I see.
혹시 너도
That's how we
엔젤라한테
also have
안
to
좋은
hold some sort of
감정을
grudge
가지고
against
있는.
Angela.
쪽이라고
I am not at all friendly toward her, that's
절대
for certain.
막하지만
But we managed to deal with her, so we're obliged to help her without
거래를
complaining.
앞날이 깜깜하고.
You're trying to look and do right. Everyone's got
다들
a problem,
하나. 그
Angela.
녀석은 대체 무슨 짓을 저질렀던 거야?
용서받지
He's done
못할
something
일을
unforgivable,
했죠.
just like I did in the past.
다른 건 몰라도
I
나는
still
확실히
don't know a lot
알겠어.
about this place, but I can see one thing.
도서관과
Something's
사서
terribly
전부
messed up with the library
뭔가
and staff.
언젠가 풀릴 수
You'll
있긴
see
한
when we
거야.
resolve at some point.
풀릴지는
I can't answer
모르겠지만
that for sure, but you'll get to figure
결국
this
이
out.
거래에는
After all, there's a clear end to
명확한
this deal.
겐젤라가 가려는
If for
길을
Angela long return to the end, you'll
만약
find out.
당신이 끝까지
벌써부터 막막하다.
Frustrating
손님은
already.
손님대로
I guess
대접하고
you'll see the library is
안에서는
taken care
적어도
of.
도서관
You'll be good
안에서는
friends in the
같이
library at least.
롤랑 씨가
Mind the place to bring?
가져다주는
So it knows
책에서
about the literature of the city.
책이
If you
쌓여가다
read more books, you
보면
might be able to find answers to your
좋든
questions, whether you like it or not.
엔젤라가 뜬구름
finally
잡는
starting to
소리 하지
get my
말라는
Angela
걸 알
hates
것
Broncos
같기도
beats so
하고. 그래
much.
그래.
I'm
그래도
finally
너
digging to the bottom
내가
of this mystery
어떻게든
now
속
I've gotten into
시원하게.
this mess.
힘내세요.
I like Mr. Rowan.
네.
Thanks for your support and words, Miss Hod. Hod, oh god. Hod, oh god. Hod, oh god. I fucking love Hod. Hod is the GOAT. Hod is my GOAT. Seriously, Hod is so good. Okay, well, it does kind of fall off later game, but trust me, Hod is incredible. Mars is our first example of speed plus 2. Or the speed. Whatever. Eventually get speed 2. So, we now have 2 speed dice. Pretty much everything later on in the game will have at least 2 speed die. And we'll have some variant of the speed talent on here. So yeah, Mars page is really good early game. However, this is the case where we start wanting to go into our page search. Page search, this is how we can filter. Limited hardcover and paperback, these don't really matter. Objet d'art is the only one that does matter. We don't have any objet d'art as of yet. We also sort by what type of dice it has, so we can search for things that only have slash dice on, or that only pages that have slash dice on them. There we go. Same thing with, all of these. Counter we haven't got into yet, I'll get into that later. We can sort by different keywords. This tends to be a little bit buggy later on, but yeah. You can sort by how many dice you have, or you can sort by 3 separate effects. Either light recovery, which our only light recovery is charge up, which is essentially a +2, but you do get paralyzed. Page draw, which we don't have any page draw. And HP recovery, which we do have actually we have a couple HP recovery. Because the thing is that it'll look at the on-use effects, or the on-use combat start, stuff like that, it'll look at those effects. However, if you just sort by, that wasn't great. Search by light and see that preparation also restores light on a clash win. So I tend to just search on here anyways. But yeah. We sadly don't have any page draw, so that kind of sucks. What is our first page draw? I don't even know. Is it next? It actually might be next one anyways. Well, regardless. I think that'll do it for this time. We should hopefully be able to get Hod the God in the next episode. Start to really use Hod the God. I love Hod.